The winter cold of the year 2000 spread through the streets of Leeds, UK. Christmas was approaching, and the city was taken over by bright lights, decorated windows, and the smell of snow in the air. For Leanne Tiernan, a 16-year-old teenager, that was just another ordinary day. She had spent the afternoon shopping with her best friend, excited for the upcoming festivities. When the day came to an end, Leanne said goodbye to her friend and began the walk back home. The journey was short, familiar, a path she had taken countless times, but that night she would not reach her destination. Hours passed, and Leanne's mother began to worry. The girl should be at home. The weather was getting colder, and the silence of the night seemed heavy. Phone calls were made, neighbors were questioned, but no one knew about Leanne. The police were called, and the search immediately began. The next few days were in despair. Volunteers scoured the surroundings. Posters depicting the girl's face were scattered around the city. Every alley, every trail, every corner of the region was examined. But there were no signs of a struggle, witnesses, or any concrete clues. It was as if Leanne Tiernan never existed. Time was passing, and hopes were mixed with fear and anguish. The streets once lit by Christmas now looked bleak, and the whole town wondered, where was Leanne? Time passed, and 10 months later, the answer came, but not in the way everyone expected. In August 2001, a hunter was crossing an isolated area of woods, more than 30 kilometers from where Leanne was last seen. He was walking among the trees, attentive to the ground, when something caught his attention. Between fallen branches and leaves, a black plastic bag appeared out of place. As he approached, he felt a chill in his spine. Inside the bag, wrapped in layers of duct tape and plastic cables, was the body of a young woman. Weather and cold had preserved some of the remains. And then, the worst was confirmed. It was the body of Leanne Tiernan. The scene was disturbing. In addition to the tight ties around the neck, a pink scarf was tightly wrapped over the girl's mouth. She had been suffocated. The body had been carefully hidden, protected from time and animals, as if someone wanted to make sure it was never found. But who would do something like that, and why? Having discovered the body, the police began to hunt for a murderer who had previously been on the loose. Forensic evidence was key. The tapes used to tie the body were specific, something not easily found. Detailed analyses revealed that the tape and cables were of a type used in the industrial sector, something that pointed to someone with access to specific materials. The investigation led detectives to John Taylor, a man who lived just a few miles from Leanne's house. He was known in the neighborhood, worked as a delivery man, and no one would ever suspect him. Upon beginning the investigation inside his home, investigators found a nightmare. In a closet, hidden under other boxes, were rolls of the same adhesive tape used to secure Leanne. Plastic cables identical to those found on the body were there, arranged as if they were work tools. And then, an even more macabre detail. Blonde hair was discovered attached to the ribbons. When making the DNA, it was confirmed. John Taylor wasn't just a suspect. He was Leanne's killer. When confronted, he tried to deny it, tried to explain it, but the evidence was overwhelming. His track record revealed a dark side. He had attacked other women before, but no one imagined how far he could go. With the evidence finalized, the trial was swift. John Taylor was sentenced to life in prison. But the fear remained. How could someone apparently ordinary hide such a dark secret? How many other victims could there have been before Leanne? The streets of Leeds have never been the same. Leanne Tiernan's disappearance marked the city forever. Her story is a terrifying reminder that danger can be where you least expect it. And you? What did you think of this case? Leave your opinion in the comments and follow the channel for more stories like this one. See you in the next video.